Us, their parents, we're their teachers, we're their first teachers. My children know how to clean, they know how to prep dinner between pre-K 3, pre-K 4, and kindergarten. Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Yezel. I'm a wife and a mother of 2. If you are returning, welcome back. It is so good to have you guys return. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and comment down below any video suggestions you guys would like to see. Honestly, we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into the video. Today's video is going to be the why we decided to homeschool and everything under that umbrella. So if you guys do not follow me on Instagram or TikTok, please be sure to do so at Yezelberry so you guys can follow along our day-to-day journey. But we did decide to homeschool our daughter. She will be home for the first couple of years through elementary, and as she gets older, we will reevaluate whether or not we would like to send her into the school systems or whether we would keep her home further. But for right now, she will be homeschooled for the first couple of years of elementary school. So I hope that you guys are excited to be on that journey with us, because we are excited to embark on that journey. I just want to talk really briefly as to why we decided to homeschool. If you guys did not know, I did become a stay-at-home mom after having our son. So our son has never been in a daycare. He has been home since the day that he was born. Our daughter, we did decide to keep her in a daycare after we gave birth to our son, and that was only because she enjoyed being there. She had lots of friends. She was having a lot of fun. When we decided we were going to move, we did pull her out of daycare 2 months prior to moving, so she was home during that time. We moved, we stayed with my mom for a couple of weeks while we waited for our home to be ready, and then she has been home ever since. Our daughter is very much advanced for her age, so because she is advanced, she is learning preschool 4 material. She has been learning preschool 4 material for a very long time. A lot of the things that they would teach you in pre-K to prepare you for kindergarten, she basically already knows, and she's only 3. So because she's only 3, we decided we were going to go ahead and, while she was home, just go ahead and start her into a pre-K curriculum, follow along a pre-K curriculum as best as possible to make sure that she's refreshing her brain with all of the information that she has learned, make sure she's retaining it, and as well as introducing her to new things that she has not been introduced to before, and actually having sit down separate time dedicated every single day that is specifically for our homeschool period. Just to share a little bit about me and where my passion for teaching came from, I always wanted to be a teacher ever since I was a little girl. That's what I always dreamed of teaching in a classroom. I did study at a university for 2 years. I did not finish, only because I could not afford to go back. However, now that we have children and our children are home full time, I have been blessed with the opportunity to be able to teach them their preschool curriculum. So I have been enjoying it. My passion has always been there for teaching. It has been an honor to go ahead and start this preschool journey with our daughter, and then soon enough, in a couple of years, our son will be along this journey as well. Right now, he's just kind of playing tag along. I just want to make sure that while she's home, that we are cultivating an amazing atmosphere for her to be able to learn. A huge misconception that people have with homeschool kids is that they will be antisocial, but I want to combat that with saying, how many times, if you are a teacher watching this, how many times do you tell kids to stop talking in your classroom? How many times do you have to tell kids to stop talking? Like, I experienced in my years of going to school, even quiet lunches. Like, that is our time to socialize, and you're telling me that we have quiet lunches? Like, now that I'm a parent, and now that, again, I do have a passion for teaching, and I also have a passion for keeping my children home and training them up in the way that they should go. And because of that, I mix those two together, and that's where my drive for homeschool came from. So I just feel like at that age, between 3 and 7, even 8 also, their brain is just developmentally immature for them to be able to make their own decisions, their own opinions, and for them without being convinced by somebody. Us, their parents, we're their teachers, we're their first teachers, we're the ones that they should be learning from. So I feel like if you have the capability of keeping your children home and homeschooling, please do that, because you will be surprised how much your children learn from you. My children know how to clean, they know how to prep dinner, not because I force them to, but because they have the desire to do that, because they see that I find enjoyment in that. And because I do find enjoyment in that, they want to help me because they want to have fun too. What you teach your children should be way beyond what society tells you that children should be learning in school. Children should really be learning lifestyle skills. You will be surprised how many children don't know how to clean up after themselves, don't know how to cook, don't know how to be around other people. Like, those are life skills that you aren't taught in school. If you can, I encourage you, parents, to go ahead and reevaluate how you guys look at schooling and your children's education, and what is the first and foremost the most important thing. For us, our Christian beliefs is we believe in Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, so our children are raised up on those principles. Our Christian beliefs do not align with those of the school systems. So because of that, we have decided that we will continue to keep our children home throughout the first couple of years of elementary school. When they do go to school, that they're not being convinced of things that are against our beliefs. But we will see where the Lord will take us at that time. Right now, this is just my desires. This is just what our family believes is the best decision for our children, not just educationally wise, but for them to be able to experience more than just the school system. We decided to do no curriculum this year only because our daughter is 3, so technically she will be entering a pre-K3 program. I have been doing lots of research, and I am keeping her between pre-K3, pre-K4, and kindergarten. We're kind of just fluctuating, just basically based off of how I feel like she is, how quick she is able to pick up on things. That's how basically I plan our lessons. I plan our lessons on a week-to-week basis, just based off of how I feel. I have the overall view of the school year planned out, what I plan on doing, what the themes of the week are, themes of the month are, those things. But like the day-to-day activities, those will be planned the weekend prior. So yeah, I decided that it was everything that we're gonna do is basically gonna be 90% of the time fun activity, something where she can get her hands involved, she can get up and move around, with also incorporating some worksheets and some sit down lessons and some workbooks and all of those things. So she's having a good mix of variety. But because she is so young, I want to make sure that she is learning through play, continuing to learn through play, not only because she's 3, but because she also has a 1.5-year-old brother who likes to tag along. And because he likes to tag along, I want to make sure that I'm able to incorporate him in some things, so that way he's able to learn while she's also learning as well. And I will do the same activity in 2 different ways so that they're both able to learn and experience the same exact thing in 2 different ways. There's also a website I'm going to link down below for you guys to refer to if you guys are homeschool parents. This is an amazing website where it basically gives your kids like a test based off of something specific. So there's different like courses, there's different topics, and the test is about 10 to 15 minutes per topic, and it's a whole bunch of topics. It breaks down on a week-to-week basis. Math was 40 weeks, language arts was about 28-30 weeks, and then they also had Spanish for kindergarten, they also have science for kindergarten. So I have been incorporating those as well, just to make sure that I am keeping up with what I feel like she should be learning at her age that is appropriate. I do refer to that website along with the kindergarten assessments. Those are 2 very helpful tools that you can refer back to in order for you to figure out where your kids are and how to plan your school year if you are trying to go the no curriculum route. Our homeschool goals I'm going to get into in just 1 second, but it's really going to be the goals between now all the way up until Christmas. In the new year, I'll be making a new video that will go into detail explaining what goals I made, why I made them, and what goals that we did hit and what goals that we fell short of, and set some new goals for the following year. One of the new goals that I have for her is for her to gain some confidence on writing independently. She is very good at following and tracing the letters that are already, the dashed letters that are already there. She lacks a lot of confidence in doing it on her own. I don't know if she thinks that she can't do it without the help of the paper guiding her. Sometimes she'll ask me to help her do it. I try to get her to do it as best as she can on her own. If there's a sheet that already has like the ABCs already pre-written, like that are dashed that you can just trace over and follow, she will do that, no problem. But when it comes to like a blank sheet that is just lined and it asks you to write the ABCs, she won't do it. I don't know if she's timid or what it is, but to get her to have a little bit more confidence in herself. Goal number 2 would be for her to be able to look at a word and for her to be able to copy that word on a separate piece of paper without her having to trace the letters. Kind of flowing back into one another, of wanting to kind of go hand in hand. But I really want to build her confidence up in that area. Goal number 3 will be for her to start getting a hang of mathematic problems. A math equation that will get you to number 5 we have been working on. Today was day 2 and she has been doing very well. But that is something that the online website said that is really good for them to know right now going into kindergarten. So I have been teaching her that. She has been enjoying that. So that is something that I would like for her to get a hang of. Goal number 4 would be for her to start working a little bit more independently. We tried it today. If you guys follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you would have already seen this reel where I completely stepped away from her and I was kind of like busy walking around with my toddler. I had her practicing writing those, but other than that, she really doesn't do a lot of things independently. She thrives off of not really me helping her, because sometimes I don't help her. I really like to pull back so she can try to gain a little bit more confidence, but she likes when I'm there and I'm present. I would like for her to gain a little bit more independence, her not to be scared to do it without me being there. Number 5, I want her to be able to start reading 3 to 5 word sentences, incorporating her sight words. I have been throughout the summer using sight words for her. She has been thriving on sight words. I will put her sight words on the wall and we would do like a scavenger hunt activity and she will find her sight words and she knows them, and a lot of people are very surprised that she can recognize her sight words. We have been working on 3 word sentences using her sight words, but I would like for her to be able to have a variety between 3 to 5 sentences, and just in order to prepare her to start reading. Since we are heading into the school year, there will be a lot of homeschool videos coming out. That concludes today's video. Thank you guys so much for joining me on today's video. If you guys have not already, please be sure to subscribe down below. Also, give this video a like and comment down below any video suggestions you guys would like to see. If you guys would like a morning in our life, in our homeschool life, day to day, in detail, bringing you guys along into our homeschool morning, please let me know. I would love to record that for you guys. So please comment down below and let me know what you guys are interested in seeing. Until next time, friends, bye.